All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're looking at a huge new player in the AI game, and this one isn't just about being smarter. It's being built with, believe it or not, an ethical backbone right from the start. We are talking about Anthropic's Claude 3.5. But first, I want to ask you this. What if the AI you're using was more than just a Q&E machine? What if it was a real collaborative partner? Something that could help you build, create, and figure things out right alongside you in real time. That's the big idea we're going to unpack today. So, how did we even get here? To really get what makes Claude 3.5 such a big deal, you have to look at how fast it's evolved. In the AI world, a single year can feel like a decade. And man, Anthropic's pace is just proof of that. I mean, the speed of development here is just wild. Think about it. The very first Claude model only showed up in March of 2023. Fast forward 1 year, and we get the whole Claude 3 family. Haiku for speed, Opus for the heavy lifting, and Sonnet right in the middle. And now, just a few months later, here we are with Claude 3.5 Sonnet, and it's already setting new standards for the whole industry. This isn't just updating, it's like hitting the accelerator. But, raw performance isn't the whole story here, not even close. It's not what makes Anthropic's approach so different. They're building their AI on a completely different foundation, an ethical framework they call constitutional AI. And this might be the most important part of the whole thing. So what is constitutional AI? Well, the easiest way to think about it is like giving the AI a built-in moral compass. Instead of just letting it learn from a giant pile of raw data from the internet, Anthropic gives it a core set of principles, a constitution, basically, that it has to follow. The whole point is to make the AI helpful, harmless, and honest right from its core. And here's how that actually works. So the AI starts with these core principles, but then, and this is the really crucial part, it learns to critique itself. The AI literally reviews its own answers, checks them against that constitution, and then revises them to be better. So it's not just following a list of rules, it's actively training itself to be safer and more helpful. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so we've got this fascinating ethical framework, but it's paired with some truly mind-blowing capabilities that go way beyond just spitting out text. This is where Claude 3.5 stops being just a language model and really starts becoming this multi-talented creative partner. For starters, it is truly multimodal. Now, what that means is it can understand and process all kinds of different information. We're talking text, images, even audio and video, all at the same time. This gives it a much deeper, more contextual understanding of whatever problem you throw at it. But honestly, the real game changer here might be this new feature called artifacts. You know the old way of working with AI, right? It was kind of clunky. It would spit out a block of code or some text, and then you'd have to copy it, paste it into another program, and then actually start working. Well, artifacts totally changes that. It creates a live workspace right next to your chat. It's like a digital whiteboard where you can interact with, edit, and build on whatever the AI generates, right then and there. And this artifacts feature, it just unlocks so much. It transforms Claude from a simple chatbot into a full-on collaborative workspace. Let's say you're a developer. Now you can debug code in real time, right in that window. Or maybe you're a business analyst. You can upload a spreadsheet, have Claude whip up some charts instantly, and then you can tweak and refine them together. It's all about tearing down that wall between the conversation and the actual creation. Okay, this all sounds super impressive in theory, but where's the rubber meeting the road? Let's take a look at how these advanced features are already being used out there across major industries to solve some real-world problems. And the applications are just incredibly broad. Think about it for a second. A retail company can use it to create the perfect, personalized shopping journey for you, while a logistics firm is using that same core technology to predict and fix supply chain problems before they even happen. From finance to education, people are using it to turn mountains of complex data into real insights and custom-tailored content. And the market is absolutely responding. What does this number mean? 40%. That is the year-over-year jump in Claude's adoption among small and medium-sized businesses. This just goes to show it's not just some toy for the tech giants. It's already being woven into the very fabric of the economy. But of course, Claude isn't operating in a vacuum. The AI space right now is a battlefield of titans, and its biggest rival is, without a doubt, OpenAI's GPT-4o. So let's do it. Let's put them head-to-head and see how Claude actually stacks up in the great AI showdown. First up, let's just look at market share. Right now, Claude holds a really solid 21% of the global large language model market. And yeah, while ChatGPT is still the one to beat, Claude is clearly a major contender, and its slice of the pie is growing fast. But market share is one thing, right? Raw performance is a whole other story. When you look at the benchmarks, Claude 3.5 Sonnet actually pulls ahead of its rival GPT-4o in really complex stuff like graduate-level reasoning. But the race is super tight. GPT-4o still has an edge in standard math. What this tells us is that it's not really about one model being universally better, but that each one has its own specialized strengths. And that kind of brings us to our final thought. As these incredibly powerful AI systems shift from being simple tools to becoming our actual partners in work and creativity, it brings up a really profound question. If an AI has a conscience, who's ultimately responsible for it? Is it the developers, the people using it, or the AI itself? It's something we're all going to have to think about as this technology keeps reshaping our world. Thanks for tuning in.